Hello students, welcome to the class. In the today's class, we are going to discuss the Lorentz transformation equation. So for this, we are having the construction here. We are taking two frame of references. One is S and another one is S dash. Here, the second frame of reference, what we are calling it as S dash, is moving along the positive direction of the x-axis. Starting, both the frame of references are at 0 only. They are nothing but at the origin. But as the time starts, the second frame of reference starts to move like this along the positive direction of the x-axis, and after time t second it reaches to this position. So we are taking two frame of references. One is S and another one is S dash. Let S dash is moving frame along the positive direction of the x-axis with the velocity is equal to phi. So phi be the velocity of this frame of reference, and when it reaches to O dash, it will take certain time, and that time we will denote by what? T. So this is the time it had taken. Now for this, we are taking one event which is happening at the S dash frame. So nothing but at a point P. So something event is happening at the point P. So as I told, event means it may be anything. It may be a like a accident, or it may be a time interval you can take, or any event you can take. So here I am taking at the point P something source is there which is giving the what? Light rays. Okay, so at the point P source is there, it is producing the what? Light. So when light is coming out from the point P, so it will reaches to the observer who is there in the S frame, as well as the light rays will reaches to the observer who is there in the S dash frame. So whenever light rays will come out from the point P, it reaches to S frame as well as it reaches to S dash frame. But as the S dash frame is nearer to the point P, so it will take less time to reach the what? S dash frame, but at the same time it will take more time to reach the what? S frame. So that's what the difference between these two. So from this we are going to find the Lorentz transformation equation. So there are four equations are there. Now we are going to derive those things. So first tell me, two frame of references are there, S and S dash. So S dash is a moving frame which is moving along the positive direction of the x-axis with the velocity is equal to phi, and the event at a point P is nothing but the source we are keeping which is giving the light. So whatever the light is coming out from point P, it reaching to the S frame as well as it is reaching to the S dash frame with a different time interval. Now when light rays moves from P, when it reaches to S frame, it will cover a distance, and that distance I denoted by X. So X is the distance covered by a light rays to reach the what? S frame. At the same time, when it reaches to S dash frame, the distance covered by a light is taking it as what? X dash. So let X dash be the distance covered by the light ray to reach the what? S dash frame. So that's like we taken X and X dash. So now already we know velocity is equal to, or speed is equal to, distance divided by time. Therefore distance is equal to what? Speed into time. So from that I will calculate the x value as well as x dash value. So we know as the light ray is coming, so it is having the velocity which is equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second, and that velocity we will denote by what? Phi. So phi be the velocity of the light. Then when it is coming out, it will reach to the S frame with certain time, and it reaches to the S dash frame with certain time. So while reaching S frame, the time taken will be what? T I will take, and to reach S dash frame, the time taken I will take it as what? T dash. So from this we will find the value of the x and x dash. So first I will calculate the x dash value. So we know distance is equal to speed into the, or velocity into the time. So distance is what? X dash, and the velocity of the light is nothing but equal to c, and the time taken to reach the S dash frame is what? T dash. So we got distance is equal to velocity into time. So x dash is equal to c into t dash. This is the first equation we got. At the same time, what will be the x value? So x value is nothing but we will write it as x is equal to the velocity will be same, it will be what, c only, and the time taken is what, t. So x is equal to what, c into t. So we are having the two equation. This is the distance traveled by the light ray to reach the observer on the s dash frame, and this is the distance traveled by the light ray to reach the what, s frame. Now I will transfer c t dash to this side. So what we will get? We are getting x dash minus c t dash is equal to what? 0 we will get. In the same way, transfer c into t term this side. So what we will get? We are getting x minus c into t is equal to 0 we are getting. So we are having the two equation. In both the equation it is equal to 0. So combining these two equation, one new equation we will get, and that is nothing but, that equation is nothing but x dash minus c t dash is equal to x minus ct, but as the light rays we are taking, it will not cover a same distance and it is not taking the same time. That's why something proportionality constant will come, and that is we are taking it as what, lambda. Okay, so combining both these equation, both are is equal to 0 are there. Okay, so that's why actually x dash minus c t dash is equal to x minus ct, but as the light ray is there, that's why something proportionality constant we are taking, and that is equal to what, lambda. We taken it is equal to lambda. This is the first equation I will write. So this is nothing but what, the first equation. Now this is the case when s dash frame is moving along the what, positive direction of the x-axis. Now I will take in a reverse order. So reverse order means what, this s dash frame is moving along the negative direction of the x-axis. So if it is moving, if the x dash frame starts to move like this, isn't it? So in the negative direction of the x-axis, so that time what would be the distance covered by a light ray? So that time we will get this in a opposite manner, in a reverse order we will get, and that is equal to what we will get, x dash plus c t dash is equal to something new proportionality constant, that is mu into bracket x plus ct. I will name it this equation to the what, second equation. So this is the second equation we got. Now when s dash frame is moving along the positive direction of the x-axis, the first equation we got, and when it is moving in the negative direction of the x-axis, we got in the positive manner. So that will be the what, second equation. So these are the two main equation. Now we should have certain mathematical steps here, and that is nothing but what, these two equations we should add with each other. So when we will add, what will be the equation we are getting? So that I will say, tell here. So the first equation is x dash minus c t dash is equal to lambda into the bracket x minus ct. This is the first equation, and the next equation is x dash plus c t dash is equal to mu into the bracket x plus ct. So this is the second equation we got. Okay, so now adding one and second equation. So when we will add the first and second equation, what would be the we will get? Okay, so now this one I will write, that is x dash minus c t dash is equal to, multiply inside the bracket. So what we will get, lambda into x and minus lambda into ct. So this is the equation we got. Now addition of the second means what we will get, x dash plus ct dash is equal to, so multiplying with the bracket we will get mu into x and plus mu into ct. So now these two equations we should add with each other. So when we are adding, minus c dash and plus c dash get cancelled here. So x dash plus x dash is equal to 2x dash we will get, which is equal to lambda x plus mu x. So lambda x plus mu x, and here minus lambda ct and plus mu into ct. We got the equation. Now this is 2x dash is equal to, so in both here x is common. So if you take outside, what we will get, lambda plus mu will be inside the bracket into what, x. and minus here c into t is a common term, and minus ct I will take outside. So minus ct, if it came outside, what will be remaining? Here lambda will be remaining, and here minus mu will be remaining because minus we had taken outside. So into what we will get? C into t. So by taking a common term, we are getting this new equation. Now transfer 2 to this side. So when we will transfer, we will get x dash is equal to lambda plus mu divided by 2, isn't it? So this 2 will go here, and at the same time it will go to here also. So what we will get? Minus lambda minus mu divided by 2 into what? Ct. So transferring the 2 to this side, it will be divided on both the side. So what we will get? Lambda plus mu divided by 2 into x minus lambda minus mu divided by 2 into ct. So to make it compress, what I will do? I will take this term is equal to a and this term is equal to b. Means what I will take? Lambda plus mu divided by 2 term is equal to a, I will substitute. At the same time, lambda minus mu divided by 2 is equal to b, I will substitute. So if you substitute like that, what will be your new equation? That is x is equal to, this becomes a. So a into x as it is, minus this term means what? B. So minus b into c into t as it is. So this is the equation we got by adding the equation 1 and 2. That is x dash is equal to ax minus bct. In the same way, if you subtract both the equation, what you will get? That is the first equation minus second equation. So if you make, what we will get? So we'll see that. Now I will take the first equation, that is x dash minus ct dash is equal to lambda x minus lambda ct. Just multiplying, I am taking the same equation here. And next, the second equation will be what? X dash plus ct dash is equal to mu x plus mu into ct. I taken the second equation. And now we should subtract to each other. So when we are subtracting, here sign will change. This become minus, this become minus, this is also minus, and this is also minus. So here plus x dash is there and minus x dash is there. These two get cancel. Minus c dash will be what? Minus 2c t dash is equal to, so here what we will get? Lambda x and minus mu x. At the same time, minus lambda ct and minus mu into ct we got, isn't it? So this is nothing but minus 2c dash is equal to, so again xx is common, I will take outside. So if you take outside, is equal to, we are getting lambda minus mu into x is common, and here minus ct I will take outside. So what will be remaining? Lambda plus mu will be remaining into ct will be as it is, and minus 2 you transfer this side. So what we will get? We are getting ct dash is equal to, or minus 2c you transfer to this side. So we will get t dash is equal to, and first this minus and this minus becomes a plus here. So this is first quantity we will get, let it be. Minus 2c I will transfer this side. So what we will get? Lambda minus mu divided by minus 2c into x we will get, and minus lambda plus mu divided by minus 2c into c into t we are getting, is it? Now t dash is equal to, this term I will write first because this minus and this minus becomes a plus, and c get cancelled here. So what will be remaining? Lambda plus mu divided by 2 into t will be remaining, and this becomes minus here, is it? And minus into the bracket we are getting lambda minus mu divided by 2 into x by c will be there, is it? And this is equal to, that is t dash is equal to, as already we know, lambda plus mu divided by 2 is equal to a, and lambda minus mu divided by 2 is equal to b. So substituting the same thing here, what we will get? This means a. So a into t will be, you are getting minus, here this is nothing but what? B. So b into x divided by c. we are getting, isn't it? So we are having the two equations when it is moving along the positive direction of the x-axis, when it is moving along the negative direction of the x-axis. So adding both the equation, we got the one more new equation, that is x dash is equal to ax minus b c into t, where a means this value and b means this value, and subtracting both the equation we will get a new equation, that is t dash is equal to this one. So now these two equation I will write here, that is our third and fourth equation. So the third equation we are having by the what, addition of 1 and 2 equation. So adding 1 and 2 equation, which equation you are getting? You are getting x dash is equal to ax minus bc into t. This is the equation and name it as third equation. At the same time, when first minus second equation we will do, subtracting both the equation, we are getting the new equation, and that is called as t dash is equal to a into t minus b into b divided by c into x. So this equation we got, that is what, the fourth equation. See here, same equation, same two equation I wrote here, x dash and t dash form, is it? So that is our third and fourth equation. And now we should solve these two equation, that is the third and fourth equation. So while solving something we are making, that is nothing but in the third equation I will substitute t is equal to 0 in the what, equation number 3. So if you substitute t is equal to 0 in the equation, this whole term becomes what, 0. So if this whole term becomes 0, only what we will get, x dash is equal to a into x we are getting. So that one I will write, that is x dash is equal to a into x, isn't it? And x dash is the distance to the what, s dash frame, and x is the distance to the what, s frame. Now the change in distance I will take, means delta x dash is equal to what we will get, a is a constant quantity, so x becomes what, delta x. So if x dash changed, then x value also what, changes, because the event is referring for both the frame of references. So for one it is changed, then another also it will change. Now I will take one condition, that is nothing but what, see, when observer observes from the s dash frame, he is observing the event p which is having the distance is equal to what, x dash, isn't it? And now if the distance of that event, means instead of the event light, if anything another is there, means which is having the length, in terms of length it is there, and which is equal to unit, means if delta x dash is equal to 1, delta x dash means what, here instead of p, if suppose 2 points are there, so what will be the distance between that 2 points, 1 unit along to the s dash frame. Then how it will be looking according to the s frame. So is it changes according to the s frame, because according to s dash it is 1, then according to s what will be this distance, isn't it? So if delta x dash is equal to 1, means what about the delta x value? So that implies delta x is equal to, so a will go this side, this is 1, so a will go this side, so what you will get, 1 divided by a we are getting, understood? So if the distance between two event or the 2 points is equal to 1 unit according to the s dash frame, at the same time when the observer measures from the s frame, according to him the distance between these 2 points is equal to what, 1 divided by a. That's what the thing. So that is what, when we will observe the same event by using the two frame of reference, then there is a change in the length, size or the shape we can take. Now this is the first case we got. Now the second I will write here. So as we are having the fourth equation, so in the fourth equation, let it be, in the third equation I will substitute x dash is equal to 0 in the what, equation number in the equation number 3. So if you substitute x dash is equal to 0 in the equation 3, so what we will get? This is equal to 0, isn't it? And minus term will go this side, so you will get what? Plus term. So nothing but we are getting ax is equal to b into ct. If you substitute x dash is equal to 0, is it? And if ax is equal to b into ct means t I will transfer this side and a I will transfer to this side. At the same time we are transferring both the terms like this, isn't it? So when t will come, this is divided by, you will get x divided by t, and when a will go, again it will be divided, that is bc divided by a we are getting. So x by t is equal to what? bc divided by a. And as we know, x means what? Distance, and t is the time. So we know distance divided by time is nothing but what? The velocity. So that is the velocity of the s dash frame, and that we are writing it as what? V. So now we got in which velocity the s dash frame is moving. So with how much velocity it is moving? It is moving with the velocity is equal to what? bc divided by a. So this is what the equation we got, and from this equation we measured the velocity of the s dash frame, with how much speed it is moving. So if v is equal to bc by a means b is equal to what we would have get, so b is equal to, we will get, transfer all the terms, so what we will get? b is equal to a into v divided by c we will get. So b keep here and c by a transfer to this side, so what we will get? ab divided by c we will get, isn't it? And next another thing I will take, that is first I substituted x dash is equal to 0. Now I will substitute t dash is equal to 0 in the equation number 4. So now I will go to the equation number 4. Here t dash is equal to 0 I will substitute. So if it is 0, then this term will come this side, so it will become positive, and from this what we will get? We will get at is equal to bx divided by c, isn't it? So we are getting at is equal to what? bx divided by c. Transfer a to this side, so what we will get? We will get t is equal to bx, and this a will come here, so this is b divided by ac we will get, and which is equal to, already we know the b value, isn't it? So b value is nothing but what? av divided by c. So transfer that term, so what we will get? av divided by c into this x by ac will be remaining as it is, so x divided by ac will be remaining as it is I wrote. Then is it a get cancelled here, and which is equal to what we will get? Vx divided by c into c becomes c square. So this is what the t value we got. So by substituting x dash is equal to 0 in the equation number 3, we got b is equal to ab divided by c, and t is substituting t dash is equal to 0 in equation number 4, we got t is equal to vx divided by c square, isn't it? And now these two, whatever the equation we got, this one we should substitute in the what? The third equation. The both the values we will substitute in the what? Third equation. So if while substituting in the third equation, we are having the b value as well as we are having the what? T value. So both the values we should substitute. So after substituting, what we will get? C here. So now here only I will substitute. Substituting b and t values in equation number 3. So what we will get? So the equation number 3 I will write, that is x dash is equal to ax minus bc into t. Now this is x dash is equal to what we will get? A into x I will write as it is, minus b means what? ab divided by c I will write, that is ab divided by c into this c I will write as it is, into t value we are having, that is vx divided by c square. So that is vx divided by c square. We got the equation, that is x dash is equal to ax minus, so this c get cancelled, so what we will get? a as it is, phi into phi becomes phi square, x will be as it is divided by c square. We got the equation, that is x dash is equal to, so what is the common term? The common term is a. So if I take a outside, what will be remaining? Here 1 will be remaining, minus phi square divided by c square will be remaining, and x will be common term, isn't it? So a into x I taken outside, so the remaining quantity is 1 minus phi square divided by c square. We got, this is what x dash is equal to, we got the equation, isn't it? And if it is the case, then delta x dash we can get, okay? So delta x dash is equal to, what we would have get? A into the bracket 1 minus phi square divided by c square into delta x. So into delta x we are getting. Now here we came to know when delta x dash is equal to 1, delta x is equal to 1 by a, isn't it? Now I'll change the situation. Suppose according to the S frame, if the distance between these two is looking like a 1 unit, then according to the S dash frame, how it will be looking? So that will be the question. So to make that, what I will do, here I will take, if delta x is equal to 1, then what about the delta x dash quantity I will calculate. So what we will get, delta x dash is equal to, this becomes 1, means delta x dash is equal to a into the bracket 1 minus phi square divided by c square. This quantity we got, isn't it? And now we are having these two equation, that is when delta x dash is equal to 1, delta x value is this, and when delta x is equal to 1, delta x dash value is this. Okay, so now we will use one principle, that is the principle of equivalence. We are using the principle of equivalence. So according to the principle of equivalence, delta x dash is equal to delta x, isn't it? And we are having delta x dash value as well as a delta x value. So these two values I will substitute here. So what we will get, delta x dash value means this is, that is a into the bracket, here it is there, a into the bracket 1 minus v square by c square, which is equal to 1 by a, because delta x is equal to 1 by a, because according to the principle of equivalence, for both the frame of reference, if it is looking like a 1 unit, then what will be the changes? So the changes should be what? Constant. It should be same. So I wrote this equation. Now I will transfer a this side and this quantity to this side. So when a will go here, it will multiply with this a. So what we will get? A square we will get. So a square, and when it will go to here, denominator term is coming. That is 1 minus v square by c square term will come to the what? Denominator. If it is the case, then what will be the a value? So a value is equal to 1 divided by, as square root of 1 is 1. Again, square root of 1 minus v square by c square, because square root we are taking on both the sides. So we got a is equal to this value. So now we got all the things. From this we will have to calculate the 4 Lorentz equation, and that is what we know. Our first equation, our first equation is what? That is nothing but x dash is equal to del x dash is equal to x. Here we are having x dash is equal to a into x minus b into c into t. This is the first equation. And the second equation what we get? T dash is equal to a into t minus b by c into x. We are having these two equations. So now we got the value of the a here, isn't it? So substituting the a value, that is what? A is equal to 1 divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. This is the a value we are having, as well as we calculated the b value also. So b is equal to what? Av divided by c. So substitute that. B is equal to what? Av divided by c. So nothing but what? A value is again this one, that is 1 divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square into v by c. Okay, so these two values we are substituting in equation number 3 as well as in equation number 4. So if you substitute, what we will get? We are getting x dash is equal to a means 1 divided by this is means x divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square minus b means this is the value, that is what, v divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square into c, and this c into t will be as it is. So I will write this into c into t. So is it c get cancelled here, and which is equal to, as numerator is same, so divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square we will get, and in the numerator denominator will be same, so I wrote as it is, and numerator becomes what, this is x, and minus this becomes what, v into t. So this is what the x dash value, that is the first Lorentz transformation equation we call. And the next, in terms of t dash, we should find by substituting the a and b value. So what would have get, t dash is equal to, a is again same, means t divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square minus b value, again substitute this value, means 1 divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square into what is remaining, v divided by c, and this is nothing but again remaining is what, into x divided by c will be remaining, this x by c I wrote as it is, and this is the b value already we are having, so I wrote. Now we are getting t dash is equal to, now this t divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square I will write as it is, minus this vx divided by c square I will take to the numerator. So what we will get, vx divided by c square whole divided by this will be remaining. To make a denominator same term I made like this. So we will get t dash is equal to, t minus this one, t minus vx divided by c square and whole divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. This is the second Lorentz transformation equation. And third and fourth is nothing but what is the y dash value and what will be the z dash value. As we know, the frame is moving along the x direction, there is no changes along the y direction and z direction, so both will be same as it is. So what we will get is equal to y and z dash is equal to z we are getting. So these are the third and fourth Lorentz equation. Okay, so when they will ask in the examination, explain the Lorentz transformation equations or derive the transformation equations, so you should tell all these things. Okay, so very easy it is actually. So Lorentz transformation equation consists of the two frame of references s and s dash. S will be at a rest position, it is at a rest position, and s dash will be moving with a velocity is equal to v. And when it is moving, here something event is happening, okay, at a point P, which is nothing but the light signal. So when light signal is coming, it reaches to S frame and covering a distance x, and at the same time it reaches to S dash frame with a distance covered is equal to x dash, and the time taken will be different for those two frame of references, that is t and t dash we are having. So from that we got two equation combining when it is moving along the positive direction and when it is moving along the negative direction. So for these two equation, when we will add one more new equation we will get, that is the third equation, and when we will subtract we are getting in terms of t dash equation, that is the what, fourth equation. Now in the third equation substitute t is equal to 0, so we will get delta x dash is equal to a into delta x. So if it is 1, delta x is equal to we got, and at the same time substituting x dash is equal to 0 in equation number 3, so we will get b value, and substituting t dash is equal to 0 in equation number 4, we will get t is equal to 1 equation. So from these two equation, again substituting in equation 3, we will get in terms of delta x dash value. So on the principle of equivalence, both should be equal. So when both should be equal, we are getting the a value. So after getting the a value, again in equation number 3 and 4 substitute the a value as well as b value completely. Okay, so when we will substitute, we will get x dash value, t dash value, y dash value and z dash value. So these four are nothing but what, the Lorentz transformation equation. I hope you understood all. So if any doubt is there, you may ask. Okay, so in the next class we will go to the another concept. Thank you.